I'm not going to be able to pay the mortgage this month.
I got you.
Can't help you with the mortgage this month.
No, you don't pay shit.
I won't be able to pay the mortgage this month.
You don't pay the mortgage any month.
I'm not going to be able to pay the mortgage this month.
Don't worry, I can be a sleazy landlord. We can find a way for you to pay.
God forbid a husband makes a joke that his wife finds funny. Apparently, the internet is pissed that provider husbands exist. And here's the proof. Look at all the negative comments that I found under this type of video. And if you are not aware, this is a viral TikTok trend that has been going on for some time now, where women are recording the reaction of their husband when they break the news to them that they cannot contribute financially toward the mortgage. Only in this situation, the husband is already fully paying for the mortgage, and the woman in most cases has never contributed towards it to begin with. So the men are confused, they're acting very surprised, and the women are very amused by the situation. They think it's funny, they obviously wants to make the video to rub it in our face, and rightfully so, good for them, that they have provided men that are capable of handling business and that are paying for mortgage entirely on their own. So let's watch more before we can move to discussing and dissecting the negativity that this type of content was met with.
I can't pay the mortgage this month. I can't even help. Don't ask for nothing.
I paid bills. What'd you do today?
I got my nails done.
That's what you worry about right there.
I cannot pay the mortgage this month. I can't pay it.
That's not a part of your responsibilities. I pay the mortgage.
I know.
You bend over the counter.
I don't think I'm going to be able to pay the mortgage this month. Christmas coming up. I got too much stuff to do.
When have you ever paid the mortgage? If I croaked over tomorrow, would you know who to pay?
I can't afford the mortgage this month.
What the mortgage you have to pay?
I'm not going to be able to make the mortgage payment this month.
You never have to pay for anything. Take care of me. The kids are sleeping right now. It's time to take care of me.
I'm not going to be able to pay the mortgage this month.
What? I'll take care of the mortgage.
You got
I'll make sure that the roof stays.
Oh, I just do the online
you can do
shopping?
the online shop. Yep.
Okay.
I'm so sorry, but I can't pay the mortgage this month.
As usual, babe.
Maybe I can help pay the mortgage next month.
Want to pay it? Come to the bedroom.
I don't have the money to pay for the mortgage this month.
You hadn't in 14 years, so
I can't pay the mortgage.
You can't pay the mortgage.
What do you
Are
mean?
you recording me? This is a TikTok.
I can't pay the mortgage this month.
I can't. Sorry.
Do you ever?
So it is a funny video. It would leave any normal and sane person with a smile on their face. These are good men paying entirely on their own for the mortgage, if they can afford to, of course. And the women sound happy, grateful. They must have stress-free lives, and they're taking care of other departments, I'm assuming, when it comes to the relationship, their marriage, or their family, if they have any kids with these men. My point here is, so why are there so many negative comments under this type of video? And I do believe that the creator or the person who posted the video in the first place goes back and deletes comments, because yesterday when I was watching these videos, I saw way more comments that I can't even post on here. I saw some people say, and many say that marriage is not sex work when it is. I saw others say, oh, must be fun to be a dependent child. If you're not happy with this type of situation or arrangement, you don't have to do it. You can, if you're a woman, go ahead and pay for half of the bills if you want to, but don't leave a bitter comment. And if you're a man that does not want to offer his wife and the mother of his kids and the person he claims to love comfort, if he can, I'm saying again, if he can afford to, then you don't have to do that. But you should not be hating on other men that are more capable and that are more masculine and that are allowing their women to be stress-free in that way. And then again, there were women that were pretending to care for all the women in the videos and giving them advice and saying, no, girl, you should secure yourself, this and that. But they are not girlfriends. They are wives. Yes, and men that are angry about this, yes, it's true. They will take half of everything in the case of divorce. And rightfully so. They're contributing in other aspects.
Hey, babe.
Babe.
Yeah.
Hey, sorry. Listen, I know we both have to go to work here in a minute, but I just needed to tell you that with everything and how busy it's all been, that we're not going to be able to, I'm not going to be able to pay the rent this month.
Well,
Like, it's just Black Friday, all the holiday shopping, Christmas, like, I don't know what to do.
babe, I love you, but I don't even know who we pay our rent to.
Yeah, I
Can you
don't
get
know.
like an extension or I don't really know, to be honest with you.
Yeah, I don't know. I mean, I can call them and see, but like, what do we do if like we can't pay the rent?
I don't know.
Like, they have a grace period. We're still okay, but like, I think we get a late fee. Do you know? Yeah, so I know we get like a late fee if it's paid after, I think, like the 5th or the 6th. But yeah, I can't pay it.
So do they kick us out or like,
I think.
I can pack the stuff.
Oh my gosh. We've never been kicked out of anywhere.
So what do I need to like? I don't know.
No, I'm just kidding. It's a TikTok trend. You can get ready for work now.
Oh, yeah.
This is just one example of the couples that are actually in a 50-50 type of arrangement where both the woman and the man pay for half of the bills each or half of the mortgage each. And my problem with this entire trend is this. In most cases, when a 50-50 couple makes this video and when the woman makes this funny joke or a prank, whatever you want to call it, and tells the guy that she cannot contribute this month or she cannot pay her fair share for the mortgage or the bills, whatever it is, the man panics and he doesn't offer a solution at all. This is actually a good one still. I've seen many other worse ones, but I still want to show one that is not so extreme. But my point remains the same here. These men are too comfortable. They're not trying to ever offer a scenario of life to their women where the woman doesn't have to worry anymore. They don't have a plan. They're not trying to do more. They're not trying to acquire a skill maybe that can bring in a more lucrative income where the woman does not have to worry about work. Yes, if she's willing, if she wants to work, she should be able to. She should be allowed to work. That's what we actually fought for as women. We didn't fight to have to work because we're biologically different than men. I know women that get 10 days of the month where they have menstrual cycle with horrible cramps and where they are vomiting, feeling very unwell. They can't even function for 10 long days every month. For some, it's 7 days. For others, it's 5 days. But I know I have close friends that do get very long periods and it's messy. It's very bad and they need to rest. They need to stay at home in a blanket, ideally, if they can, during this amount of time because we are biologically different. Again, they have to get pregnant if the guy wants to ever have children, if that man that is relying on her for cash ever wanted to have kids with her, with that wife, because I don't talk about girlfriends. I'm talking about wives here. If he ever wants to do that, then he can't split that effort down the middle. She will be the one that will have to get pregnant. She will be the one that has no bladder capacity and has to run to the bathroom. She will be the one that whenever she eats anything when she's pregnant, she gets a horrible acid reflux. She has to sleep while sitting up at night. She will do all that. He can't share that effort with her. So she should be able and allowed to work. That is true. But she should also be allowed and able to stay at home if she chooses to. And if she's not going to nitpick, she's not going to be demanding, she's willing to live within his means, he should be able to offer that. And if he cannot, he should understand that it's still his role and he should work towards it and appreciate her help, not be demanding and ask her for her hard-earned cold cash in order to pay half of the bills. This is not the attitude he should be having as a man. That's the point I'm trying to make. And I'm making this video clearly to talk to single women that are dating for marriage so they know what to expect and what to look for when looking for a man. I'm not making this video for women that are already in this type of situation. I understand that they may be willing to help their man financially and that they think the economy is bad. One person cannot do it anymore on their own. I understand all that. And if it works for you, then good. But you should also not roll your eyes or leave a bitter comment, a negative comment, or feel sad when you see a woman that ended up with a provider husband. Because the truth is that that is what all women should aspire to when looking for a partner.
So the I can't pay the rent this month 50-50 version is happening right now. And I'm going to tell you the problem with it. The problem is not that these couples are 50-50. I understand. Times are hard. People got to pay bills together because, the math ain't mathin' right. Things are very expensive. Problem with the 50-50 version is the reaction from the men. For the most part, the men in the 50-50 version either don't have a solution to the problem and they're like looking at their partner like, what do you expect me to do about it? And they just seem disinterested in their partner as a whole. Not asking her, hey, is everything okay? Like, what's going on? We can get through this together, whatever. While on the other hand, the couples who have the partner that, pays the bills or at least pays, the rent or the mortgage, they're sitting there chilling like, I love you. And you can kind of tell in their response, like, even if we had to pay rent together or the mortgage together, that's not your burden to bear alone. That is the difference.
Yes, I fully agree with her, and that is what I meant all along. The problem is not that they have to do 50-50 or they're already doing 50-50. It's too late to try and make the man a provider. It's not going to work because his salary doesn't allow it, not because he doesn't want to. I hope that that's the case and that's what's happening. And I understand that in this situation. If his salary doesn't allow it, then he should at least still be a human being, still worry or pretend to worry about how his partner is doing, what happened, why can't she, not from a financial perspective. Again, he shouldn't be demanding and say, no, you have to pay, but he should worry, are you okay? Is everything okay? What happened? Okay, let me find a solution. They should be this way. They shouldn't just wait for the cash. And if they're not getting the cash, they basically just like, yep, I guess we'll be homeless then. Being this passive is not masculine. You need to find a solution. She is helping you financially. That's a good thing. And you should be appreciative. You should still have a good attitude about it. Not blame her because she fell behind 1 month or start getting angry all of a sudden, because then the woman has every right to start worrying. Is this man actually with me because I'm helping him financially? Because I'm helping provide this roof on top of his head? Is he with me for that reason? Or does he actually love me? Does he want to give me the best? If he could, would he do that? Women that have provided men, don't worry. You don't have to worry about that because she's not contributing financially. The man is with her and allowing her to stay at home and doing everything he can financially because he loves her. He chose to do all that for her specifically.
My mama taught me that if that man is not solving all of your problems, then he is your biggest problem. She also taught me that men should be the 3 Ps: provider, protector, problem solver. I have been loving seeing that I can't pay the mortgage trend with these provider men because they're like laughing. They're baffled. They're like, what do you mean, baby? Like, no. So one guy came on here and he was like, I want to see the 50-50 couples start doing the trend. And you know what? They did. They started doing the trend. I know the economy is hard. I live in California. Trust me. I know. But I feel like after you have kids and at a certain age, like gender roles really do matter. Some of these guys' reactions are truly like giving me the ick. And I feel like it's rage bait. Like there's no way that this is real. But the way that these men are reacting is like they do not have a problem solving bone in their body. One of them was dead ass like, oh my gosh, we need to start packing our bags then. when you're describing what your husband does for you, you should not be describing a roommate. I'm sorry, no.
And yes, I do agree with her on everything she said, but the most offending comment that I found under this type of videos is people that say, marriage is actually sex work. Women are not contributing financially because, they're doing the other thing in the bedroom. But I disagree strongly with that. So would you rather do it for free? You're going to do it anyway. I mean, it's your husband. What do you mean? So would you rather do it for someone that does nothing at all for you? Or would you want to do it for someone that has chosen you and loves taking care of you, loves doing everything for you? Because when a guy does not help financially or he does minimal financial contribution, you don't even know what his intentions are. And you don't even know if he's doing it with you because he wants to or because you're helping him pay the bills. So no, it's not comparable because sex work is very different. You have to go with many different clients. Marriage is one man. It's a lifelong partner. You're supposed to hold hands until the very end. It's beautiful. It's romantic. We cannot rationalize everything. We cannot try and make it all about money. Even now, I'm saying it's not about money. At least the 50-50 man should be able to find a solution or help in some other way, emotionally or whatever. Like, be problem solvers as men. Don't just sit there and say, oh, you can't pay. All right. So in the end, the real question remains, will these men, this 50-50 man, stay with these women, the same women, if they won the lottery? Or are they just there because these women are contributing and helping financially? Because I have no doubt that these provider men will stay with their wives that don't contribute financially if they won the lottery. If money is not a subject anymore, he chose that woman. He was doing everything for her financially anyway. So there is no doubts about his intentions as a man. We know that he's going to still be with her if he had millions and millions and millions of dollars. But with a man that is doing a 50-50 and that cannot do rent or a mortgage or whatever it is on his own, he cannot pay on his own, he needs a woman's help, will he still choose to be with that woman if he won the lottery? Or will he go out of his way and go find someone he's actually happy with, someone he's happy with providing for and doing everything financially for, but it's what he truly wants? So I hope you like this type of content. Please subscribe, like this video. And don't forget that if you are a single woman that is actively dating for marriage, I have created a community for you specifically. So go ahead and find the link for it in the description box under the video. It will help you to find your ideal match and the most suitable potential husband for yourself. So please go ahead and take a look and I will see you there.